Hello and welcome to the next episode of WIC Commander. Today we have Vega, the Watcher, which has been edited slightly for the sake of balancing and historic alchemy or whatever. But it reads, on paper the only difference is the ward on this, but it's flying 2-2 for 3 mana with ward 2, which says whenever you cast a spell from anywhere other than your hand, draw a card. So this deck incorporates a lot of different things that involve casting things not from your hand, unsurprisingly, and then trying to basically it is a bit controlly. I hate to say it. It's blue-white. What do you expect? Imagine. I'm only recording the intro now, but I imagine the video is going to be at least an hour long. So we have so many abilities that I wrote a note of the different ways we can use it, and here it is. So we have. Oh, whoops, that's not going to work, is it? We have Flashback, Disturb, Foretell, Escape, Jumpstart, Adventure cards, so the ones that have basically split cards, such as Brazen Borrower, casting from the top of your library with effects like Precognition Field, and using Mind's Desire, which is in the deck. We also have things like Monk Class, which exalt our cards out of our library, then we play them. We have Treasure Keeper. So we have, on average, roughly, I think there is about half the deck has an alternate carton cost that will draw us Kara Vega the Watcher. And so we have 3 ways to win. We have Control, which means they basically give up. We have Approach of the Second Sun. We are drawing a lot of cards, actually, so I thought Fairy's Tutelage, we'd go for the mill win, see if that works out. And we also have good old-fashioned using something like Dream Trawler while controlling the board to just slowly beat our opponents to death. We also have Hall of the Storm Giants. Quite excited for this one, even though it's control, but I don't think we've done a blue-white commander yet, so nice coverage. So yeah, let's see how this deck does in its first game. Okay, game number 1. We have Medved Ebo... and this is quite nice, actually. I'm down with this. We've got Aron's Epiphany. The only time we'll ever play an extra turn spell is so we can draw a card for Vega. Yeah, we'll let them go first. Reveal is very good. So, not anticipating an easy match here. And we don't really have anything to draw cards of Vega in hand, which is quite rare with this deck. But yeah, they're already doing the draw discard thing, which is fine by me. And now we do have something we can cast off Vega, but Ornithopter is needed first, just to get us some value. Might just die. Wouldn't be surprised if it just died. But also playing Rielle, sorry. Vega is our card. Nice. So let us use 4 to play the Birth of Meletis. And we'll foretell... Oh, yep, almost didn't get my thing. And we'll foretell Saw It Coming. That way, we can counter one of the cards which says, as an additional cost, discard a card, and then we counter it. I mean, they still draw the cards, but they draw slightly less cards. Oof, very nice. Jumpstart. Our Faithful Mendings in Graveyard, which is nice. They get the negate back, which is fine. Fine. Maybe we want to hold Mystic Reflections as an instant, but we'll Vega. Vega like we're in Vegas, and then pass the turn. Our Saw It Coming can quite easily be countered here, but they'll need to hold up the mana for negate. And yeah, this gets +1/+0 for each instant and sorcery in their graveyard. Yeah, so we're going to negate this, but they are going to counter it back, but we get to draw a card, which means we get slightly closer to dealing with Rielle and removing one of the counter spells from hand. If they choose to counter it, that is. Which they do. Fantastic. Lovely. I mean, they still have the negate, which is kind of annoying, but what are you going to do? Rielle just keeps getting bigger. And they have exactly 7 cards in hand, and they have the Reliquary Tower, so we do need to worry about this now. I suppose we can slip out the back block with Vega, which would be nice. Aha! Brazen Borrower. Very good. We have so much instant speed stuff here, but we'll foretell Aron's. But then we have a lot to help us out, which they might try and fight us with counter spells over. We have blue-white for Brazen Borrower. We can also Mystic Reflections one of these birds into a Rielle for ourselves, but I don't know if we want a Rielle for ourselves. Yeah, we just want to bounce it, really. But the thing is, most of these cards, it's an additional cost, so you can't bounce it before they discard. So they will still get the effect, but having this in hand would be nice. Kinetic Auger. Okay, yeah, ooh. Or Mystic Reflections. Oh, okay, they just concede. Well, there you go. That's the win condition of being blue-white for you. Game 1 to us, apparently. And now we're against that 5-color legendary commander, which makes things indestructible. And once again, our hand is not ideal. Kyodai, Brazen Burrow and Doomscar is a very good combination to have against it, but we just don't have blue-white, and we need blue-white. And that's honestly better, is just having a bunch of mana rocks. Kyodai as well, they'll probably be ramping quite early, so we'll just play the Glacial Fortress tapped so that we have it, and then we can Raven form on our next turn, or do we want Sora coming? Don't think I'm going to be holding much up Sora coming for a minute, so I'm going to foretell the Raven form. Might be able to exile one of their mana rocks, which would be nice, just before they play Kyodai. Solid Kamiwaga. Okay, aha, okay, that's very nice. So we'll actually foretell that, because Doomscar, OP. If they choose to just play a bunch of creatures here, we can just wipe the board, which would be really nice to kind of get ourselves, not back in the game, but a nice start. Doubt they'll play 2 creatures here, though. Kyodai is surprisingly annoying for a 4... Well, it's a 4-drop 3/3 flying, makes something indestructible. Would be very good, actually, if it wasn't 5 colors in a different deck. I think, yeah, just wrap the board here is pretty safe, isn't it? But maybe we want to... Because this makes things indestructible. That's ramp. Like, just an early board wipe just to... Oh, another board wipe. Okay. Maybe ramping up then? Yeah, let's ramp. Get the Azorius, lock it out. Pretty pathetic ramp, but I don't know. With dual-colored decks in Historic, I find it quite hard to find enough lands that are actually good to accommodate for 2-color. So they're going to search for Glory, which could mean a lot of things. Also, making sure they have the snow-covered lands just to get that extra 2 life, which I'm sure we can all appreciate at home. But what are they... Ah, the Sanctum. Okay, that's fine. I think we just need to be ready for it. We just hold up, saw it coming for the next turn, I suppose. Yeah, maybe we just foretell saw it coming. Which now costs 2, so if only we could foretell something else on the cheap, but we're not going to. Just hold on. We've got 2 very nice answers in hand now. Yeah, we're going to counter that. This might just... Oh, I can't counter it. Very good, very good. We can't counter enchantment spells. Aha, darn. That's a big punt. That's a very big punt. And we need to do Seagate if we're going to play a land here. This doesn't do enchantments, does it? So we really need to get drawing. So yeah, let's play Seagate. And Vega. And then we have Iron Verdict if we need it, or should we just tap foretell Iron Verdict? Yeah, let's do that. Because I assume they want to make their Sanctum of All indestructible if this is a Shrine deck. Now they get draw 2, discard 1. Do we have Heliod's? I think we have Heliod's Intervention. No, we do not. There's a reason why, and that's not quite clear to me, and I think we should change whatever we have to Heliod's Intervention for sure. Come on, just play something tapped, tap something, so we can Iron Verdict it and start getting back in this game. This Iron Verdict actually deals with Kyodai pretty well, so that's quite nice, but the enchantment thing is going to be an issue very quickly. Yeah, go on, attack, please. Please attack. Yeah, there we go. Lovely. Now I can finally counter that Sanctum of All from several turns ago. Which isn't there's not 0 chance of that happening, because we can bounce it. I mean, now they have 2 Sanctums, which is pretty messed up. Yep, Moonblessed Cleric, they're going to get another land, another shrine thing. We should run Field of Ruin in this to kind of deal with this kind of thing going on. Maybe the Sanctum, what is it, the blue one? The Sanctum of Calm Waters? Oh, that's Sanctum of Calm Waters. The Honden of Seeing... Oh, we're Infinite Rage. They're going for Infinite Rage. See, there we go. We have Otawara. We can return an enchantment. And it only costs 1, so that's nice. We're going to do that. We're going to bounce the... Oh, can we play more Legendary Permanents? No, we can't. But we're just going to bounce the Sanctum of All. And then we have Sauret coming ready. We could also just do Raven Form. There we go. Okay, maybe we have a chance. Maybe there's a slight chance. We're losing 2 life a turn, they're drawing 2 and discarding 1. They're about to get a really nasty Shrine down. And we don't really have any mass enchantment removal, because I took it out for absolutely... Because I think the reason is because we're running Mind's Desire. I was like, well, no, and we should really counter this. I don't know. This is all so silly. We don't have the enchantment and artifact removal, so this is just kind of dumb as a control deck until it's done that. So we're going to, after this game, we're going to board out some other cards so that we can have some enchantment artifact removal. We can also bounce with Brazen Borrower, which isn't the end of the world. Yeah, there's Sanctum of All, which we can bounce for like 1 turn. Yeah, right. Well, we do have Precognition Field. This could pose really well if we just have a bunch of instants and sorceries on top of our library, which we do. Wait. Yeah, we can't cast this one though. Well, let's Raven form the Sanctum Weaver. Ooh, and Mystic Reflections. So that means the next non-legendary creature that enters the battlefield becomes a copy of something of our choice. So we could make our giant killer. Because, you know, I basically resigned to the fact we've lost now, but like let's do this. Let's make our giant killer Ornithopter, and that'd be fun, wouldn't it? Play a... Check it out. Nice, I'm sure that's how it works. Anyway, we've lost this one, so I'm going to say good game so we don't waste any more time, because they've got the Sanctums and we have no removal. Cool. Okay, so we're moving on to game 3, and we're against Korvold, the Fae-Cursed King, which no one likes, apart from when you beat it. We have a key, and we have removed one of our little disturbed spirits, the one that gains you life, for Heliod's Intervention, so that if we do come across another deck that's packing a bunch of instants and enchantments and artifacts, we can get rid of a whole bunch of them if we need it. We also have Solve the Equation in this deck, so it means that it's a bit easier to get those key pieces that we need if we need them in a pinch. We have Jacob in this one as well, which is really nice because we can start drawing cards from that. This also helps us cast spells from our graveyard, which is nice. Jacob might not last too long, but we can exile stuff. Just make sure we hit our lands. Patrician Geist isn't that necessary at the moment, so I don't really mind if we lose it. Vega is very weak to board webs, but aside from that, it's fairly chill, so we're not too worried about that. We'll Jacob at the beginning of our turn. Oh, it's Approach, so yeah, we'll get rid of the Patrician Geist, because ain't no need for that right now. We will play this on blue, and play... Let's just get Vega out there. It's quite hard to kill with Ward 2. You really have to like commit some resources to killing this thing. They're like a Fatal Push at the very least, which, I mean, they can't Fatal Push, but if they can't Bloodchief Ascension either. Not Bloodchief Ascension, Bloodchief's first, but most removal on this is going to, like, targeted removal is not going to do the job, so it's quite nice. Professional Facebreaker. We don't want them creating treasure tokens, so I think I'm going to foretell Depart the Realm. I'll use Jacob in a minute, but we're just going to Depart the Realm on this, rather than Raven form it. And we'll draw a card, discard a card after we Depart the Realm, because we'll draw a card from Vega, and yeah, that'd be pretty nice. So let's see what they do here. If they have a land, they can just... Professional Facebreaker is ridiculous. I've only really seen this card a few times. But if they want the treasure from it, they could also just sacrifice it. So let's see. We'll Depart the Realm on it. Draw a card, of course. As is compulsory. Lovely. Faithful Mending, just what we wanted. And then we can just let them do the rest of their turn. They are going to Korvold next turn if they want to, but they have no permanents to sacrifice, so yeah. A Seeker's Chariot, sure. Let's use Jacob to kind of think about that. I think Castle Venturous. Nah, let's get rid of the Fountain. We can... Oh yeah, it only makes one cat now. We can also use Ravenform on this, so that would be alright. Let's Faithful Mending? No, let's use Jacob, as always. See what we get. Exile a card from your hand face down. Oh, we want one class. One class is cool. We are going to get rid of... Let's get rid... No, we're not getting rid of Faithful Mending. Let's get rid of the Leo, actually. We'll Monk class. And then we can also use this to bounce the cat. Nice. Cool. Well, we're doing the control thing. I mean, they can just make the Seeker's Chariot bigger next turn. Are they low on lands? Surely they would have replayed the Facebreaker if they were low on lands, though. Monk class is awesome because this starts exiling cards at the top of our library, and we can just start casting them for a nice Vega. Well, not a discount, but a Vega card drawn. Oh, they are. They're low on lands. Is the Chariot hitting? I think the Chariot's hitting. Yeah. Chariot. Driven by a Facebreaker. It's so small and cute. I love how it's the crew must lift up. No, is it the cats? Do they pull the chariot? What's the deal with this? Okay, so they do have land, and they chose not to. Oh, they can't copy their treasure token, of course. Wait, where did the treasure token come from? I think I missed a beat there. We will draw discard with Jacob. Oh, we do have a land in Seagate Restoration. That's not really how we want to use it. The Chaplain of Arms can definitely find a new home in exile. They might just want to... Ooh, yeah. Cool. Alright. Draw 2 cards, discard 2 cards. Oh, we should have not cast that yet because it's cheaper. It's the second card we cast, so maybe we just want to... and then we'll get rid of Seagate and Skybridge, because Amiria's Call is kind of where we want to be at, I think. Yeah, Monk class can start doing its thing. Oh, that was the first card we cast. Sorry, this is tricky deck to sequence. I'm sequencing it all wrong, even though it's probably a bit trash, to be honest. So far, I'm getting the impression that it's fairly trash. Okay, cool. So they're going to sacrifice their lands. Instead of using it after they play Korvold, because they don't want to sack that treasure, I guess? I don't know. Bit bizarre. I guess they can always sacrifice Traveler's Amulet too. But we're letting the professional Facebreaker deal us some problems. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, surely it's Korvold and then attack with the Facebreaker, make some treasures and stuff. But we might just get our first board wipe of the game soon, which would be very helpful. Cool. They sacrifice the amulet, which they could just sacrifice treasure to use the amulet, I suppose. I don't know. Korvold would do Korvold-y things. And yep, they not Crown Korvold there, but yep, sure. Cool. I really liked the Commander deck, outside of Historic, which has Vega the Watcher in it, the Spirit Foretelling deck, because the ability to foretell something for 0 each turn is like really cool, because foretelling is a bit of a pain to do. Right, let's Raven. Ornithopter gets us the birth of Meletis. which draws us a card in addition to getting us a plains due to monk class. But we just get a plains anyway. Yep, we'll get another plains. Thank you. Hopefully we have enough plains. I'm assuming we have enough plains. Yep, we do. Cool. There's like advertisements like on billboards in these planes, and it does feel a bit unmagic-y in a way, doesn't it? Let's see if Jacob gets us anything useful. We are taking so much time. This is such blue-white is not the way to play Commander for me. I mean, I'm doing it because we're going to do every single Commander, so we're going to do a bunch of blue-white decks. But blue-white control with occasional bits of card advantage against a Jund deck is not the one, in my opinion. Yeah, they're getting bored. Look at that timer. Look at that timer. Heartless Axe. Okay. Did we lose anything that meaningful? Yeah, I guess we did. And they draw 2 cards as well, which is quite nice for them. Yep. We still get to draw a discard though, so that's nice. Yep, those 4 cards go to the graveyard, and we're not transforming Jacob. Oh, there's Day of Judgment. Amiria's Call, say goodbye. Do I really want a Day of Judgment now? No, that's Raven form. I think that was right. Just because we have Faithful Mending coming up next turn, and that could just get us enough cards with Vega and potentially Monk class to deal with some problems. And we're not doing too bad. Like, we are getting a beating from Seeker's Chariot. We'll get a War. Maybe we should have Day of Judgment before the War, but yeah. And also, Raven form is a fairly unique blue answer to an artifact. We could also just get Chatterfang. Okay, yeah. So we've made the right choice because they're going to board up. They have a big board soon. Yeah, because they're going to make tokens. They're going to make squirrels with a Seeker's Chariot, and we can just kill it all after we do a nice Faithful Mending. Could just start doing Approach of the Second Sun as well. Like, I think we probably could get the win in enough time now. It is a whole turn though. Yep, cool. Attack with these 2. Oh, just the whole team, why not? And we block one with the Ornithopter. They don't have any secret squirrels, no. Yeah, the bird's chilling. They could create a copy of the bird if they wanted to. Maybe they're considering it. Maybe they're like, oh yeah, we'll make a bird token. Yeah, like have some more creatures. Yeah, like, oh yeah, make another bird. Nice. I like it. They've kind of done their own, like, Elrond's Epiphany, but just differently. Should have blocked that with the Ornithopter, really, I suppose, but hey, life goes on. Considering we're wiping, maybe they'll just kill something with the squirrels and the treasure. Yeah, they might kill Vega. If they have enough mana to kill Vega with treasure. Yes, more creatures. More creatures. What was that? That was Memory Deluge. Okay, cool. We'll Plains, Faithful Mending, which means we get the Memory Deluge. I don't think we're going to cast it this turn, but draw 2, discard 2. Oh, look at that, that's good cards. We'll keep this and we'll get rid of those 2. Day of Judgment. Oh, full control, full control, full control. Do they have any responses? If they're full, we need to tap the Ornithopter for mana. No, too late. Don't think there's much more we could have done anyway. We've got Brazen Borrower, so yeah, that will do its thing. I don't know if we want to bounce the Chariot, really. It's just Korvold, really, isn't it? Then Approach of the Second Sun on next turn. I think Approach of the Second Sun is our next turn. Gain 3 life off the wall. Yep. Anax. Anything else? Or just crewing the Chariot? If they're crewing the Chariot, I think we don't actually want to bounce it because they just replay it and get themselves a cap, which yeah, does make it a bit bounce-proof, doesn't it? They might just play Korvold after this attack there, and then we know we're going to bounce that for sure. Oh, Fiend Artisan. Interesting. Well, let's just not bounce anything, because we need a first spell to cast to set off the monk class anyway. Yep, my turn. Cool. Denick. So, should we just Vega? Then we can Memory Deluge. Oh, Memory Deluge is so good when we're using Approach of the Second Sun, though, isn't it? Cool. Okay, in that case, I think we really bounce something with Brazen Burrow and go for the Approach of the Second Sun victory next turn. Or at least close enough to that it's achievable. Gain the 7 life as well. That's not invaluable. Fiend Artisan can get them a lot of nasty things. So if they shoot up something really nasty and we just bounce it, that would be really good. If they... Okay, yeah, Korvold, sure. Korvold. Yep. Denick also has a weird ability where it stops spells or cards from graveyards can't be targets for spells or ability, and I'm just like... So it basically anti-reanimates it, but... yeah, this is fine, I think. So we just... Well, we could double block something if we wanted to, but maybe we just bounce. Yeah, we'll leave all of this and bounce Korvold, so we can Memory Deluge. As long as we... Yeah, actually we need to draw an online card, don't we? Although we can Memory Deluge and it just gets us... Because it's got discounts, it's weaker, so it's going to do slightly less in terms of finding approach. But if we can cast it for its flashback, there's pretty much... Oops! Why are they oopsing? They're going to sacrifice all their treasures in response, because that's not too oopsy in my mind. Blue. Can do the rest as well. Green. Yeah, okay, no, maybe not. The only card to insult you further by just appearing right in front of you in the screen like it's stolen something. We will block this because we want Denick to be in the graveyard. So we can use it to start casting cards from other places that aren't our hand. Yes? Okay. So we're 15 minutes into this game. There's an opt, but let's Approach of the Second Sun. Nice. No! Oops. That was a big oopsie. That was a really big oopsie. Okay, well, just Memory Delusion, hope to get it in the top 3 cards of our library, I suppose. Ah, we've lost Approach. We've lost Approach. We've lost Approach. This is bad. This is really bad. Let's just hit them for 2 and just cry about our life decisions. It's in the deck somewhere, but it's nowhere near. Aha! I knew it. I saw it coming. I kept thinking about the fact that we needed to get rid of the passage before we cast Approach. Before. Not after. I'm 16 minutes into this game. That's my win condition is now, like, in the depths of hell as far as I'm concerned. Ugh, well, at least we could have made Korvold a copy of something if we held up Mystic Reflection. That would have been fun. The salt is real. Right, we have opt. We can find it. We can find it. We have cards in our graveyard that we can cast and draw us cards. They're going to hit us for what? 8? Yeah, we're only going to be on 10. We can survive another turn or 2, right? Sure, they have a hand larger than ours by quite a substantial amount, to the point that they're going to be discarding if they don't play something else. But a board wipe sorts this out. 2 board wipes sorts this out because they have Annex, but... Oh. Yeah, well, that's goodbye to our monk class. Doesn't matter. Monk class is not the main is not the main event. We have Dennick, we have Brazen Burrow. These are both cards that can block and will block, and will keep us alive a little bit longer. And this will even get us some treasure. Dennick Pious Apparition. It's a decent card. Go on, sack it now. Sack the Evolving Wilds. Draw too many cards. Nope. Nope. Wow. Just choosing to play white-blue has eaten into my evening. So, oh, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Right, well, now we don't need to worry so much about the second card we cast each turn for the reason of Monk class. We can hopefully... what we can do... No, this doesn't trigger all of them at the same time, does it? But Time Wipe does mean we're going to face a few problems, but slightly less than normal. They're all going to be 1/1s instead of big chunky boys. And then we can Mystic Reflection so that whatever if they play something next turn, we can turn into Vega the Watcher. Yep, cool. So this is going to create 5 1/1s, isn't it? And then we can Mystic Reflection all of them. No, if only all these abilities triggered at the same time, because this is the next time one or more creatures. So we can turn 2 of them into Vega, but that doesn't do much for us, does it? Hand, please. Yep, so they get all their frickin' centaurs or whatever they are. Nymphs. Yeah. Vega. Cool. And we can Mystic Reflections their commander into a frickin' satyr that can't block. They can even make copies of it. Oh no, we can't, because it has to be non-legendary. Okay. Yay. Yeah, we're dead. We're dead. This is the end, I'm afraid. Unless we draw Approach of the Second Sun ridiculously quickly. But we need 7 plus 7, is it, for us Approach? I think Approach is 7. So we need 14 lands, and we have 8, 9, 10, 11, so we're well off. Well off. Oops. They made a mistake? Can't tell. Ooh. That's quite nice. I like Undercity Scrounger. I've not seen that before. That's nice, yeah. And we're about to hit minute 20. Mystic Reflections. It's a legendary creature, so it doesn't matter. Right, approach. 1 in 60 chance. It's like drawing... It's just drawing out of a standard deck that hasn't had an opening hand. Okay. Sure. We're going to block a satyr. They just need to kill a creature now, don't they? When they've won. So we block the satyr. And then they make another satyr. And then we're down to 1. So we really need to hope they don't have bolts in hand. So we might as well just... Is there any point not blocking one of these? This needs to die in an exile-y way. Okay, yeah, we're dead. Good game. So I think this kills Vega, which means we lose 1 life, and then they take 5. Yeah, cool. Good game. GG. Let's move on to game number 3, I think. Oh, we're already... Oh, it's going to be so long. Okay, I've recovered from the 20-minute game, and on to a second Jun one, which should be over very, very quickly, because it's the haste one. And this is quite a nice hand, actually. This has got things in it. So we'll just start with the temple, you know, get some more lands. Yeah, another land, that's another land. Always happy with another land. I got the Ginger Brute, which, you know, has haste, which is, you know, their deal. And I'm going to have to make them make a decision. Do they want to attack us, or do they want the cat to draw us a card? Up to them, completely. Malevolent Hermit is probably going to be as useful as an egg in this fight, but well, yeah. It's got 2 power. That's not nothing. That stick sure helps. Well, let's attack with the cat. Yes, our curiosity is paid off with a land. And if we play a land, we can hold up a counterspell. So yeah, we can stop them playing non-creature spells for a turn. I think the thing with Vega is there's just never a good time to play Vega. It's a do-nothing, really, isn't it? It's a flying 2/2 with wards. If you're on the play, maybe you feel a bit better about it, but the fact is that Vega Just, you gotta foretell your cards for 2, then you play Vega, then you cast your foretold cards for 2. You have all this top end stuff, which, you know, like, great, Realm Cloak Giant, great, destroy all non-giant creatures, but this will die. Sure, they're gonna bolt it. Maybe we should have countered that. I don't know. Solemn next turn, maybe? Yeah, let's give Solemn a go. They're not playing anything against. They're gonna let us draw it. No, they aren't letting us draw anything. So, Command Tower into Solemn. Let us ramps further a bit. I love seeing. I'm in mixed feeling about this, but I do like the blue-white Command Tower. Looks nice. Just love that background. Same with the thriving lands. Cool. Okay, we can kill all of this. We can kill that. We can kill 2 of their things, which kind of makes the board wipe seem a bit redundant. Like, why would we? We'll kill 2 hasty threats. In fact, we can play Vega in the other side of this hermit thing, can't we? So we'll draw a card. Hopefully, untap land. Oh, there you are. Nice. Okay. The part of the realm isn't the end of the world. Can this only block creatures with flying? I feel like it can't. Oh no, no, it can block anything. It's going to stop them countering all those spells in Jund, which we're very concerned about. Get a creature out of graveyard. This can, you know, Scholar of the Lost Trove can get us our Solemn back. That's cool. But they also have 7-8 mana now, so maybe they're going to play a massive hasty threat that needs to be killed with Realm Cloak Giant. Maybe they don't. I've only got 4 cards left. Cards is our business. We play a lot of cards. We draw cards, we play cards. We have a owl with ward that sees things because it's got a 3rd eye on its head. Which really poses the question, is Vega male? Because if so, yeah, you know what, I'm not going to go for the joke. Right, yeah, they're going to trigger wards, pay 2, kill Vega. We killed Chandra with our ghost. Maybe we should have... Nah, I'm happy with this decision. Won't block it because it's going to be very redundant when we play Scholar of the Lost Trove. Well, they might just kill our ghost. No, the ghost is fine. Oh, alright. Always Scholar. Into Solemn. Yep. No other choices. And then we'll get another land. Well, let's go for a plains. We've had a lot of islands this game. And we also have some big Emeria's Call stuff going on. There's Rakaseth. Cool, yep. That doesn't have haste, though, so we can bounce it with Depart the Realm. At the beginning of their turn, too, so if we want to get the card off of... Yeah, why not? Let's go for the card. Let's be a bit greedy. Make sure to do it in their upkeep. Or maybe as attacks are declared. Yeah, we can hang around a bit. So they're on the main phase. They play the Ravager Worm, which is kind of sad, but we will... it's going to fight a creature. It's probably going to fight our Vega, so we're going to kill this... Well, not kill it, but bounce the Drakuseth. Although they can make it 5/5 and kill Scholar of the Lost Trove. But we have Fateful Absence too, so not too worried. Yep, the Scholar's dead. Do we have Elspeth? We do have Elspeth's Son's Nemesis. Do we have Elspeth Conquers Death? No, we do not. That's fine. We're going to block this with 2 creatures. Draw a card. Exile the friendly ghost, who's doing quite a lot, to be fair. They don't choose to kill Solomon. I understand why. That's fair enough. Okay, cool. I think the rest... Well, let's Catgeist the Vega. Give it some curiosity. Nice. We'll also play the Devoted Graphkeeper, which mills 2 of our best cards, but it's fine. It's fine. Life goes on. Life finds a way. And yeah, actually, we can afford to play the Restoration of Ijanjo. So we can hold up Fateful Absence, which is nice. Cool, lovely. More cards, more cards, more cards. Ravager Worm can block the Devoted Graphkeeper can block that. We get to draw more cards. Yeah, this is what we wanted to do with Vega. This is what we wanted to do with Vega. Stuff like this. Okay, they play Old Gnawbones. We say goodbye to Old Gnawbones. Goodbye, Old Gnawbones. And we block the Ravager Worm. Probably don't want to be playing too many more creatures, because they're going to play Drakusef soon, and we want a board wipe. The only thing we have for that is a board wipe at the moment, so... what do we have that costs 2 in our graveyard? Oh, we get the Devoted Gravekeeper back, put more things in our graveyard. Well, we'll discard a card. We'll discard the Tranquil Cove, because, yeah. And we'll get the... No, we won't get the Devoted Gravekeeper back. We'll get the Fabled Passage back, I think. Pins the deck. Well, we have Otawara too, so let's draw a card. Can we do that with... Otawara costs 4, well, it costs 3 now, so we can play Chaos Wand. Let's see what happens when we attack with these guys. Well, we attack with Vega, because we might want to block with Solemn, the Ravager Worm coming around. Surely we'll get a land. Yeah, we got a land, lovely. Oh, okay, sure. So we do this. And if we're feeling risky, we can Chaos Wand instead of... yeah, we can still Chaos Wand, it's fine. This is great, I love Chaos Wand. Chaos Wand's great with Vega. I just love Chaos Wand in general, it's mad. Just play spells out of their deck until they're gone. Definitely, this is a one for my Atali deck. Sure, there's Drakusef. They're going to attack us, we block. And do we Otawara? I don't think we Otawara. Maybe not. Maybe we just kill everything. Nah, let's Otawara. Let's just annoy them for another turn. Bounce it goes. Right. Goodbye, Drakusef. Lovely. Yeah, especially when this is going on. Oh, do we have enough? We might have enough mana to do a Miria's Call into Realm's Cloak Giant, which would be nice. But let's see what they've got in their deck. Let's see if they've got any spells we want. Meh. We draw a card. That's fine. Birth of Meletis. Ornithopter of Paradise. And I think surely this is kind of a board to be meddled with. Slip out the backs here in case we need it. All our stuff's hexproof. Yeah, let's go. 5 damage. We might win with damage. Yay! Cool, and we even have Chemist's Insight as a thing to play on their turn. Which, by the way, has Jumpstart. The only Jumpstart card remaining in the deck, I think. As white does not tend to have many Jumpstart cards. Fervent Champion, sure. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Where's Drakusef? That's not Drakusef. That's Braska, the Golgari Queen. And they're going to... Yeah, fair enough, you do that. Don't sacrifice the sacrifice the food! No! Why would you do that? Or the goose? Ramp, I guess. Lands are important. Yeah, I'll block with the Architect and then slip out the back. For a cheeky one. What was that noise? I just assume he's going for a cigarette. I don't know why. He's just like, oh, I'm going to slip out for a cigarette. Yeah, cool. Why can't we... Chemist's Insight. Have we done something? Oh, Fabled Passage isn't a land, is it? Let's blue that. Yep, cool, we'll go blue because we have a lot of planes in hand and everything that searches for lands just gets us planes. Can we not play Chemist's Insight? Thank you. Lovely. Draw 2 cards. Yay! Oh, I mean, we didn't win through traditional means, they just gave up, like it usually goes with it, blue-white, but hey-ho, on to the next one. And it's the woman with the cat and the dog, who's Jinnie Fae, that's right. Yeah, it's fine, isn't it? Bounces Jinnie Fae when we need to bounce Jinnie Fae. I mean, bounce is very good with tokens, because they're tokens, so they just die. Well, we'll go with Tranquil Cove, I suppose. And no, they're mulliganing. The hand's not as all cracked out to be. We'll gain a life, start the game in the lead. Fantastic. Maybe Doomscar is probably a very is what I should have really focused on there, rather than the other rubbish going on in this hand. Yeah, we'll tell Doomscar because that's going to be used fairly early, I think. We could always go for Approach of the Second Sun with this. What does otherwise? Yeah, if we cast it twice, that's pretty nice. And so, in regards to doing that, we just foretell more cards, I think. Yeah, key to the archive, and you never know, we might get Approach. So Jinnie Fae, if Jinnie Fae comes down, then that means they're probably going to be doing some tokeny things, which means we could probably just bounce Jinnie Fae. And then Doomscar, oh, Doomscar and slip out the back, yes. That's what we want. So Vega can slip out for a quick cigarette while the Doomscar goes on. Or Tybalt. Yeah, let's bounce Jinnie Fae. How annoying is that for them? Reasonably, I assume. Slip out the back. I don't know. I want to play. I need to play a deck with slip out the back in standard that's like important. Yeah, well, we can hit you with our Vega, which doesn't like your devil triggers because it's got ward. So, yeah, go on, attack with the vampire. Go on, do it. Ah, well, doesn't that make things interesting? Do we go for the cheeky Elrond's Epiphany? Yeah, let's do that. Let's ramp up to Elrond's. We just need to land next turn, and then we're there. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. I can always, Vega can always slip out the back if there's an issue. Watch the lapels. Didn't think I'd get that. That was just, what? Go on, play a bunch of tokens. Make your board massive. 2 spells. Bit more concerning. Considerably more concerning. That's not nice, is it? Yep. Okay. No, Divine Visitation's a big problem. So, you don't like to do it, do you? No one likes doing this, so let's not do it. They're going to make a whole bunch more tokens, so yeah, I'll run some Epiphany. Draw an extra card. Take an extra turn. We're not going to attack. We can't gain life is the deal with Tybalt, right? So let's key to the archive. As much as it sucks, we won't get rid of this Chaplain of Arms. Day of Judgment, Crow's-Hand Grip. Oh, you legend. We'll discard the Chaplain, as we said. And then we can foretell this. And we can block with Vega and slip out the back. So should we kill Tybalt? It feels like we should kill Tybalt. There's no reason to, though, is there? We're not really gaining much life. Yeah, we'll just hold off for now. Yeah, Crow's-Hand Grip, slip out the back. It's annoying how this doesn't show the disturb cost. It just shows how much it costs as a normal generic creature. But yeah, in fact, we don't even need to slip out the back because we can just block with a bird, can't we? So we'll do that. Yep. Also, doesn't the replacement effect work so that if you create one more tokens, you may instead? Okay, so you don't have to do the replacement effect. But Jinnie Fae has kind of lost the 2 shield camps on it. Well, darn it, that's not good, is it? They're going to remove one? Go on, remove one. Make a citizen. Yes! Cool. So, Crow's-Hand Grip the Divine Visitation. And then we will... Let's see if they block. They probably will. Yeah, why wouldn't they? Okay. Slip out for a cheeky one. There we go. Next. Doomscar. And then end of turn. Unfortunately, Vega's not here to watch us do Behold the Multiverse. But we are definitely doing Behold the Multiverse, because we need more. We need more cards. Is Rip the end? I don't think Rip's that bad. What do we lose? Yeah, we lose some stuff. It means that we, some cards in our deck are definitely turned off. We'll just draw. Let's see what we get. We don't really want either of these. Wait, what? Oh, so they're killing the Tybalt. I see. That's clever. I like that. Okay, so we want approach. So should we just cheesy go for approach? Yeah. We could just play Mind's Desire instead. That could be quite fun. We could also just deal with this board, which seems really good. Oh god, that's so boring though, isn't it? Doesn't matter, let's time wipe. Ooh, we could just do the emergency powers. Emergency powers are so fun. Anyway, we're here to live. No, we're not here to live. We are here to live, but we're not going to live this way. We are going to do the... Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Time wipe. There we go. 2 for this. Time wipe. Hand. Deal with the stuff. Live another day. Jinnie Fae is still there, of course, and we still have a lot to overcome here because they still have board wipes. We might want to get rid of Gates of Estelle. We should have played last turn because we actually... Oh! Old Nori. Second time we've seen Old Nori today. Let's sacrifice the Signet. This is kind of desperate. Really want another thing to deal... Ooh, Dream Trawler. Good. I think we're happy to sack Rhaegar for 1 turn so they don't just get a ridiculous amount of treasures. So we'll get ourselves a Plains. Again, didn't play the Gates of Estelle. Need to play the Gates of Estelle. We didn't know what we were going to get though, I suppose, with the Locket. Come on! What do I want? Jinnie Fae is something that I wanted. Because the max they're going to make, what, 2 tokens that could be dogs that get us them 6 treasure? No, not even that. They have just play more enchantments, so... Yep, we'll block Old Norbones. Old Nori, Balamori, and we make sure that we do not use the second ability on this because they have Rest in Peace, and we'll just lose whatever we discard, so nope, thank you. Again, didn't play the Gates. Yep, so this is where Dream Trawler hopefully just gets us back in very slowly. Very slowly indeed, but hopefully just gets us there. Seeker's Chariot makes a dog. Big boy. Yep. Oh no, a cat! I don't know, the cat's the ones with haste, are they? The dog's the one with vigilance, but these have vigilance to intangible virtue. Yep, Nori is getting blocked by the Patrician Ghost. Have enough flyers to deal with Old Norbones, fortunately enough. Yep, goodbye. Also, it means we can attack with Dream Trawler, which is really quite a big deal, I think. Oh, goodness sake. We're going to play the blooming Gates already. There we go. And attack with Dream Trawler. He's also giving us life. Dream Trawler is just an ace card. An ace card. Devoted Gravekeeper is kind of annoying now. We can't even play it from the graveyard. So yes, Rest in Peace is massive in retrospect, but we want a blocker, so we're going to play it. We're going to mill 3 cards. Hopefully it's not Approach. If it's Approach, then we're sad. 1, 2... What was that? Lion Slash and Score of the Lost Trove. Both useless now, so fine. Very happy to see those go. What do we have left? We have 70 cards left. Quite a lot of rubbish, if I'm being honest. Mind's Desire we don't want. Emergency Powers would be so fun. Can we just have Emergency Powers? Are they kind of... Well, they seem a bit trapped on things to do as well, don't they? It's kind of... Maybe not. That's a lot of cats. That's a lot of cats. Is it enough to kill us? That's 21 damage. Plus 7, 20. So it's 21, that has to be blocked, so yes. We can kill Jinnie Fae though, if they attack with Jinnie Fae. They do attack with Jinnie Fae. Okay, so we only take 18. They don't attack with Jinnie Fae. They make a copy of a cat, and they also transform Legion's Landing, but we just need a board wipe. We've got 2 cards to draw a board wipe. We block like so. Vega just kind of being bait at this point for Old Norbones to repeatedly eat. We got a spirit out of it. It's quite nice, isn't it? Yep. And they create a whole bunch of treasure. Maybe they can just win with that treasure. All they need is a Banefire. Old Norbones as a commander is going to be fun, isn't it? Right. Board wipe. That's in Plains, not a board wipe. Right, we'll Fabled Passage. I think we have the mana where we can do Gates of Istel as well and not really worry about it too much. What was on top of our library? It was Approach. Okay. Gates. Goodbye. Come on, Gates. Don't make me regret you putting... No, that is still full of regret. We'll opt. Don't want the planes. Come on! Seeing so many cards yet. Oh, look, it's emergency powers. Wait. Isn't emergency powers like a whole bunch of cards for Dream Trawler? Yes, it is. So we shuffle our whole library and graveyard into our deck. And then we can play... I don't know. Ornithopter, I suppose? We'd get a whole bunch of life out of this. I mean, the thing is I suppose we could have drawn a board wipe with Dream Trawler, but we'll never know now. So, yeah, resolve all, please. Resolve all. Resolve all. Resolve, resolve, resolve. Oh, it's because I've got to stop on this. Resolve. No, it's not. It's... Right. This is where we get the board wipe. Okay, that's not a board wipe. I'm not sad. We did emergency powers. 25. A respectable 25. But they also have almost 25 creatures, so... in fact, they have 24, so... We're so dead. And they got parallel lives. Let's let them do this. This looks cool. 13 minutes in. Kind of sucky, but what are you going to do? Big score, make more treasures, make more cats. They're going to go dogs or cats. I don't even know how this interface works. I've never played Jinnie Fae. Yeah, cool. Treasure cats? No, they're not no, I said treasure, not token. For a second there, that would have been... Yep, and we just die. Cool. Do they have like a buff effect as well? That'd be awesome. No. Alright, cool. Well, GG. Viewers be advised, my Vega deck is immediately being deleted. I do not think that this is a fun deck or a good deck, so I don't really understand why I should play it unless you just want to do blue-white things. So share this with nobody, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Thank you for watching, but I'm sorry.